going to be taking these swinging doors, they're glass and aluminium, off my RV and replacing them with something different, something lighter. Just because to me they're heavy, they're just a nuisance, because I've only got a small area here, and having to open this up takes up too much room for me. If they're going to be handy for somebody else, then I'm going to sell them. The same for this one, and it's only because they are heavy. They're made of glass, so you know they're pretty heavy, so I want to get rid of them.
After a few days.
Okay, this is the glass toilet door. They are quite heavy. I think I mentioned that I was thinking of taking the glass doors out and getting some curtain type stuff to put across. Well, I got something, and are they ideal? Maybe not ideal, but are they going to work? I reckon so. I've just taken the glass part of the door off the shower. I'll have to take the frame off as well, but this is the curtain. I mean, it is quite a heavy vinyl type stuff. I bought these new rods, extendable rods, and I reckon it's just going to be just as good. A heck of a lot lighter, and I don't have to keep the door closed. I can have the door open if I want to, so Chai can, I might even put some stuff in there and I can just let Chai go in there, whatever. I don't have to keep the door closed, and which I did with the glass. You can't leave it open because it takes up most of the corridor. You can't leave it open. Whereas this one, I can if I want to. I think it's going to look. I think it's going to work quite well. It goes all the way down to the floor of the shower, and there's a lip. There's a lip here, so that the water's not going to splash out. And yeah, are they perfect? No, as I said, but I think they're going to work okay.
A little while later.
Okay, well now everything's taken down. I've taken the frame off, cleaned all the silicone as much as I can get off. It seems to be all there, still some marks there, but you know, it'll come off eventually. I've got to block the holes from the screws and stuff and make them waterproof. But and I actually cleaned the shower out as well. So yeah, it's about 750 millimeters wide, and the curtain itself stretches out to 2 meters, so should be plenty thick enough, plenty big enough. The bottom, like I said, it reaches to floor, and the lip here will stop water from splashing, hopefully. I mean, you know, I'm going to have a mat out here anyway, so it's done to the best of my ability with what I have, and I'm quite happy with it. So the next stage will be the door for the toilet washroom, but I'm going to put the rod from that wall to that wall there rather than across the doorway, because it's will be easy to fit, and the rods do stretch long enough because they actually come with 3 pieces that screw together. That's for the minimum size, the next one is for the maximum size, and it should be plenty to reach from wall to wall. And then I can push the curtain all the way back into the corner, all the way back into this corner here. Then it won't be on show if I want it, or I can just keep it closed anyway, it doesn't matter. Open, closed, whatever. It's not going to make any difference to any odours because it's open anyway, so you know, it's not going to make the slightest bit of difference. So yeah, I think it'll be a lot better, a lot lighter in weight, because these glass doors are pretty solid and they're quite heavy. I can attest to that, having carried it outside. But it is what it is, and I'm quite happy with it.
Meanwhile, in the background,
Also, yeah, I don't know if you can hear it, but I've got my diesel heater working. The filter that I put on there originally started leaking ages ago. I haven't run this thing in, I don't know, minimum 6 months, probably longer. I did buy the filters, I just haven't got around to putting the new filter on. I did that this morning, and I thought, well, I better try to make sure it's going to work. And there's not a lot of fuel left in the tank, but it started up without any problems. It's running and it's giving us some lovely, nice, warm air out of here. In fact, I can't. It's too hot to hold my hand right by it. That is Chai's house, and the duct from this goes through there and into where the diesel heater is, in behind here. So that actually will also, in fact, I've got my hand in there now and it's nice and warm in there, so when I'm running the diesel heater in winter, it'll be nice and warm in there, and that's where Chai can go and sleep if he wants to. So it should keep it nice and warm for him. I've got a steel cage around the duct so he can't get too hot for me, he can't burn himself on it or something. But yeah, I'm really quite happy with the diesel heater. It's one of those Chinese type diesel heaters. I mean, the first time I tried it, I smoked out the neighbourhood because I think I'd overdosed it, but once I got it was running fine, and like I said, I haven't run it for about 12 months or 6 months, between 6 and 12 months I reckon, and the diesel has nearly all leaked out of the tank because the fuel filter was leaking, but there wasn't a lot left in there anyway because I didn't have it full to the top. But I'm really quite pleased with this. It's started up first time without any problems, and touch wood, there's been no errors. I mean, it might run out of fuel and turn itself off shortly, but I'm going to leave it running for at least a half an hour to get it running clean, hopefully. No smoke coming out the exhaust or anything. It's really, really good.